What's up, guys? It's Museopreacts, and today we have another little story time type of video.
Story time.
We will be telling you guys about the survival shows that we have watched, either fully, few episodes, whatever. We'll also be telling you like if we finished it or if we dropped it or not. Let us know if you have seen these shows or if you have seen other shows that we don't mention. And with that, let's get on with it. So we tried to go in order of when we watched them, but some of these were a while back, so we're not fully positive, or we just don't quite remember where exactly we watched them. But, so take the order with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Very first show
ever. So my first show was Island, the first one.
The group that debuted.
That debuted in 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬. I didn't watch it when it came out because I wasn't a K-pop stan then, but I wanted to get more into 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬, so I decided to watch their show. I'm counting it as my first.
Yes. The first show that I ever watched was Under 19, which debuted on the 9th, and I did watch that when it came out. Second show.
My second show, I think, was The Origin AB or What, which debuted 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬. And I did watch it when it came out.
And then my next show was Produce X 101, which debuted X1, as y'all know and love.
My third show was And Audition, which debuted &TEAM, because I saw that 4 of the boys from Island were going to be in it, so I wanted to watch it. And I did watch it when it came out.
My third was YG Treasure Box, which debuted Treasure. And I watched it a bit after it already ended, like after Treasure was getting ready to debut.
Is Museopreacts Season 2, which debuted 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬, and I did watch it because I didn't watch the first season, which debuted 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬, but I liked 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬, so I checked out, I guess. And I saw that the show was going on, so I was like, I'll watch it.
My fourth was the Chinese version of Produce 101, kind of, called Idol Producer, and that one debuted at 9%. And I did actually watch that when it was still going on.
My fifth one was Fantasy Boys, My Teenage Boy Fantasy Boys, which debuted Fantasy Boys. And I did watch it when it came out. Museopreacts Season 2 and Fantasy Boys were going on at the same time, so I watched them both at the same time. And I did watch while it was going on.
My fifth one was Idol Producer Season 2, which debuted U9, and I did watch that as it was going on.
My sixth is Make Mate 1, which debuted New Era, and I did watch it when it came
out. My sixth is Youth With You 2, which debuted girl group The 9. And I'd started it when it was still going on, and then I had stopped watching it, and then I didn't pick it back up until after they debuted.
My seventh is Island 2, which debuted 𝐓𝐚𝐠𝐬, and I did watch it when it came out.
My seventh is The Unit, and I had started it a bit after it had already ended, because, you know, That's what I did. And I only finished like half of it.
My 8th is The Wild Idol. I did not watch it when it came out. It debuted. It's a show that debuted Tan. I didn't watch it when it came out, and I'm not really sure how I found out about Tan, to be honest with you. I think just one day I saw that they were going to debut, so I checked them out. And I wanted to watch the show, but it wasn't aired on anything, so I couldn't.
My 8th show was My Teenage Girls, which debuted Classy. And I did watch that as it was going on. I do think I still had like 1 or 2 episodes left, though.
My 9th is Girls Planet. I kept up with it when it was airing. Like I watched all the performances and all the like stages and whatnot. And I did like some of the contestants. But I just didn't watch the show. It also debuted Kepler. Let's say that.
Hey.
So finally got around to it. I still have like 2 or 3 episodes left though. So.
My 9th is Boys Planet, and they debuted Zero Base One, and I did watch it as it was airing. I woke up at like 4 in the morning every week to watch it.
Except for the final episode we watched together.
Yeah.
At like 7 a.m. when we had already been up for like hours.
But we had to wake up. Wait.
We had to wake up.
We had to wait up another couple of hours so I could find out who debuted and who didn't.
Yeah.
And I might have cried.
Yeah.
So what?
I'm sure a lot of people cried. You're not the only one.
Exactly. It was just so emotional seeing everyone else crying.
Yeah. 10th? My 10th is Project 7, which debuted Close Your Eyes. And I did watch it while it was airing.
Mine is also Project 7.
Oh, yeah, because we watched it at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, I also voted during Boys Planet and Project 7.
So did I. Well, not Boys Planet, but Project 7. My 11th is New Kids. Debuts plan. New Kids on the Starship. Which debut I did. And I did watch it while it was airing.
My 11th is Boys to Planet. And I am currently watching it as it's going on. And I have been voting every day.
Well, my 12th is also Boys to Planet.
And then I am also currently watching Be My Boys. I am a little behind right now. And then I also have a list of shows that I dropped after. Sometimes it was 1 or 2 episodes. Sometimes it was like halfway through. And I dropped them for like various reasons, mainly just because I didn't feel like watching them anymore. So number 1, Starlight Boys, which debuted
Polarix.
Yeah.
Polarix.
I think Polarix.
Polarix.
I did vote every day though.
Yeah.
Produce 48, which debuted IZ*ONE. I had started it after IZ*ONE debuted because I thought I might want to get into them, but I didn't really. So I think I had watched like half of the first episode, and then I was like, I don't want to watch anymore.
I don't want to watch it anymore.
And then 3rd is Universe League, which debuted Huff. And I did vote for them. But I can't remember what episode I stopped. I think I was on like the 3rd one. Next is Island. I was on episode 2. I had first started to watch it when it first came out, and I'd gotten like half an hour into the first episode, and I was like, I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch.
So I stopped, and then after ENHYPEN debuted, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go back and watch it. I got to episode 2 and stopped because I didn't want to watch. And then Next is Produce 101 Japan, which debuted at JO1. And I believe I had started it after JO1 debuted. Or no. I think I started it before while it was still going on. And I watched the first episode and then I completely forgot about it. And then after JO1 debuted, they had came up in my YouTube recommendations. And in my head, I didn't put them two together because I didn't know that they had debuted from Produce 101 Japan. And so I was like, oh, and I looked them up and I figured it out. And I was like, oh,
huh.
And then and then I just didn't go back to watching it. And I'm not going to. Next is Finding Stray Kids. I had started it and got into like episode 2 while it was going on. And then I had stopped because I wasn't like super into it. But I did still watch like a few of the shorter clips that were posted about it. And I just never went back. I'm not going to. Sue me.
Sue me.
Lastly is No Mercy, which debuted Monsta X. And I had honestly planned on watching it clearly after they already debuted because I wasn't into K-pop when it was going on.
Yeah.
And so I had watched part of the first episode, and then I kept seeing little clips of it. And based off those clips, I was like, I'm not watching this. So I stopped. And I never went back. And then I also watched some of like the Queendom puzzle, Queendom Road to Kingdom stuff. I watched whatever Road to Kingdom that the boys B2B Stray Kids were on. I watched almost all of that one. I just had like the last 2 episodes. I think that's it for me.
I watched Starlight Boys up until like the second to last episode, I think. So I only had 2 more episodes to watch. But there was clips going around of Ling Chi from Fantasy Boys crying and like uncontrollable sobbing over Hikari's elimination. So I was like, no thanks. Not gonna watch it. I'll just wait. So I dropped it. I was actually gonna drop it after the second episode because it was terrible. But for some reason my brain was like, I'm gonna continue it. Maybe it gets better. No. I was lied to. And I was gonna watch Universe League, and I did vote, and I did like vote for my favorite people on there, for Starlight Boys and Universe League as they were airing. But I just didn't end up watching Universe League. So. And I think that's all for me. Oh, also, I was going to watch Boys Planet, the first one. But I was also watching Museopreacts and Fantasy Boys, and so I just never got around to it. And then it was already over by the time I could have gotten around to it, so I just decided not to.
Let us know if you have seen these shows too, or if you watched any others that we did not mention. And we'll see you guys next time.